My name is Aaron Prather. I am the CEO and president of Stiqrd. And as you can tell, we are a mobile application. Prior to coming to Stiqrd, I used to run my own restaurant. And I wanted to give my customers a loyalty program. Because according to the Wall Street Journal, your top 15% most loyal customers can generate up to 50% of your revenue. So if there was a way to incentivize them to come back, your sales would naturally grow. So I started doing research into loyalty programs. And this is what I ran into, this mess of paper punch cards and swipe cards. Now, paper punch cards for a business was pretty easy to use and it didn't cost that much. $500 to $800 would get you a couple boxes and off you went. The problem is there was no analytical information. It didn't tell you who was using your product. How often were they redeeming it? Was it working? Swipe cards, on the other hand, gave you that analytical information, but it could cost thousands and thousands of dollars as a small business owner to get one of those going because you had to upgrade your point of sales equipment and you had to still buy the plastic cards. And that came to the next problem. Most folks have 6 to 8 of these already in their wallet or purse or on their keychain. Do you really want another one? So most customers just didn't feel like taking another one. And this problem is huge. Here in the United States alone, there's over 800,000 independent restaurants, over 300,000 specialty retail stores like coffee shops, and over 500,000 customer service locations like the hair salons and automotive services. According to Hoover's, only 10 to 15% of those businesses actually have what could be called a loyalty program. And it's because of these barriers. Cost to the business and customer acceptance. So we started looking at a possible solution for this. We started looking at emerging technologies. The first one being QR codes, or quick response codes, a special barcode that was developed by Toyota back in 1994 for inventory purposes. However, marketers saw that they had a unique use because if you scan them, it would take you to somewhere on the internet or give you something. And a lot of you might be asking, says QR codes, I've heard that, but what are they, Aaron? And you've seen them, like this one in Times Square, where you could scan it and get information about that business. Or on the recent Green Day album, where you could scan it and you'd get a music video that would pop up. Or on the Iron Man 2 poster, where if you scanned it, you got the movie trailer and a way to buy the tickets. Or on this ad for BMW, where you got information about the product. Now, what are people using to scan these? Well, they're using smartphones, iPhones, Androids, Blackberries, window-based. So we looked at that emerging technology, and we found this. Here in the United States, 90 to 91% of all Americans over the age of 13 have a cell phone. And the fastest growing segment of that market is smartphones. We're almost at 50% penetration as of this year. By 2015, we're going to be at almost 80%. So this is a fast-growing product. So this is where our solution came up. We want to give every business their own unique QR code that works in their business. Their customers will be able to scan that with their smartphone, and that will act as that virtual punch on that virtual loyalty card. And here's the beauty, where it goes fully beyond what punch cards and swipe cards do. The business will get analytics. They'll know how effective their program is. They'll know who their customer is. And they'll be able to incentivize them by we'll give them the communication tools to encourage them to come back into the store. We are building right now what we are calling the Google Analytics system of loyalty programs. So how will a business use Stiqrd? Well, they're going to come to our website and they'll sign up. And we're going to use our friends Spice Avenue in Jackson, Mississippi, who have a lovely Indian buffet. And they're going to come in and they're going to set up their program. They're going to set how far their QR code will be able to work. So if someone takes it, it no longer works. So they're going to set it to about a 1/4 mile radius around their business. They'll set up how often a person can scan it within a 24-hour period. So they're going to set it to 1. They'll go in and they'll put in all their information on their business and they'll set up their first reward. They have that great lunch buffet, so they'll go ahead and they'll put in for a free lunch buffet, and they'll set that on the 8th visit, you'll get this reward. And boom, there it is. And there is the QR code that they can post in their business that day. Now, let's say they want to set up another reward, maybe something simpler that and in this case, we'll do a free dinner appetizer. And instead of 8, let's set it up for 4. So they'll put that in, they'll submit it, and it's automatically created. Now let's say if they want to do a special day, like you come in on Tuesdays, and instead of getting 1 punch, you get 3. Boom, there it is, and there is their QR code for their special day. It is that fast for a business to set up their program and deploy it that day. That's something a punch card or a swipe card system cannot do. So how are the users, the customers, going to use it? Well, here's a case where at a local coffee bar, we have the Stiqrd program already placed. The young lady gets her coffee. She goes over and pulls up her scan in the device and scans the QR code, and it automatically records her punch. It's that fast for her. Now, let's say another customer comes in and she's already built up the number of punches she needs for her free coffee. She pulls it up on the application. She shows it to the business owner, and voila, she gets her reward. It's that fast and that simple, even for the customer. No digging around in your wallet or purse. It's that fast. But we want to go beyond cards. A lot of businesses are starting to deploy their own applications, like these restaurants. But the problem is if you go alone with your own application, your own loyalty program, on the iPhone and Android, you might as well be this guy, pointing to your restaurant. I'm over here. We want to build a social network around our businesses that use Stiqrd. And in the application, a user can actually pull up their location, and it'll show them the businesses that are nearby that actually use Stiqrd. So they'll be able to discover new businesses. Or they can even look in the list view and see all the businesses that are nearby. Also, they can be able to pull up a location and say, wait, I go to Breadbasket Cafe. Why don't I see what I got on there? Yep, I got 4 punches already. Guess where we're going to go? Because I want to get another one. And the phone automatically tells them that. Now, do we have competitors out there? In the past year, Punched, Reward Me, and Quiddle have all launched. Punched and Reward Me use the QR-based system like Stiqrd does. However, Punched is you set up one deal, that's all you get. So as a business owner, if you want to do a sub sandwich, that's all you can do. That's it. They do offer communication tools like email and push notifications. Reward Me, on the other hand, doesn't have those communication tools, but they allow for the multi-tiering that we've demonstrated. Quiddle uses text-based messages where you sign up, they'll text you a deal, and if you redeem it, you get another reward, a better reward later, so they have a multi-tiering effect. The beauty of Stiqrd is we take care of all this. We have the communication tools, we use QRs to demonstrate that you are actually at the location, and you have multi-tiering, where you can actually set up multiple rewards. So how are we going to get to market? I already have a current direct sales force. They're out there already selling to businesses. We want to establish also an ambassadors program, where if a user identifies a business and gets that business to sign up as a Stiqrd paying customer, we'll give that user $25. So we're going to have this little phantom sales force out there also. We're also going to partner up, and we're already talking to Speed Menu out of Austin, Texas. They're an application that allows you to order meals straight from your phone. However, they don't have a loyalty program component. So we're going to actually work with them and merge our application into theirs so you can order and you also can get your loyalty scans. Also, every business that signs up for Stiqrd will become its own partner of us because they'll put our sign up in their door and at their counter. This will have instructions to customers on how to download our app. And if the customer already has a QR reader that they can use, like ScanLife, and they scan that QR code with that application, it'll automatically take them to our download page where they can download the app right from there. And we'll also use our social media tools of Twitter, Facebook, Foursquare to promote ourselves and the businesses. In the case of Spice Avenue, when someone redeems that free lunch buffet, if they want to, they can tweet it out, and it'll say, I just got a free lunch buffet at Spice Avenue thanks to Stiqrd. We're promoting ourselves, and we're promoting the the business, growing so more folks will know about them. So how are we going to get to market? We're going to offer a free service where you can just set up an account, set up a deal, and print a QR code. However, you will not get any analytical information, no communications, and you won't have that security feature where the QR code can only work in a certain area. For $50 a month, however, you can get all that and the signs. We'll send those to you. For $80 a month, we'll give you more communication tools and more advanced analytics like how am I doing compared to other businesses in my zip code, in my city, and if they're a multi-store location like Huey's, they can actually track store to store against each other. By year 5, we are going to have 25,000 paying customers. That only represents 1.5% of the businesses we identified earlier in the presentation. We're also going to build out on all platforms. We're going to make sure we're on every smartphone that's out there, and even those phones that aren't really considered that smart. And as you can see, we're front-loading a lot of that cost. So what do we need? We need $1.5 million in venture capital so that we can build out both our marketing and sales team from the current 4 folks I have to 6, and my current tech team that it has 4 people on it to up to 8 folks, so that we can fully develop out our product as quickly as possible. In closing, according to MarketWatch, to be the best loyalty program out there, you have to have 3 components. The first one is you have to keep it simple. Stiqrd is simple. No more cards for the user or for the business. It has to be easy to set up. As you saw from our demonstration, it takes no time to set up a program. And for the customers, it's scan and go. No more fumbling around with your cards out of your wallet. You open up the app, you scan, and you're done. You have to have an advocate to be successful. Stiqrd will become those businesses' advocate. We will promote your business. Users will promote your business. And we'll have the communication tools of email and push where you can incentivize folks of, hey, I noticed you haven't been in a week. Why don't you come on back in and I'll give you this? And finally, it has to be worth participating in. We're no longer going to be that guy standing on the street corner. We're going to have businesses as part of a larger community so that customers can actually discover these businesses because they'll be able to see you in that list or on that map. And then you'll have those analytical tools as a business owner that tells you how well you're doing and are actually you getting a return on your investment by having that program. My name's Aaron Prather. I'm the CEO of Stiqrd. I would like to thank my team that's right over here, and we look forward to talking to all of you later this evening. Thank you.